Hey, Mufasa.
Hmm? Oh my God! You better kill it! You better kill it! Show me something! 5, 6, 7, 8! Go, Mufasa! Hey! Go, Mufasa! Hey!
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Could Donald Trump be America's last president? There's this book called The Last President by Ingersoll Lockwood. The main character is a boy named Barron Trump who is a time traveler, which coincidentally is the name of Trump's son. And then the book starts off in New York City on 5th Avenue. Trump has a tower on 5th Avenue. In the book, it's a very politically divided America, which ends up leading to the last president. In the book, Barron Trump becomes good friends with someone named LaFay Pence. So we got Trump and Pence co-starring in The Last President. Now here's where it gets really trippy. John Trump, Donald Trump's uncle, was the engineer who worked on Tesla's inventions. If you've never heard of Nikola Tesla, he was defamed by Thomas Edison for making free alternative energy, which wasn't profitable. One of the apparent inventions of Tesla was anti-gravity time travel, which was one of the machines that Donald Trump's uncle was working on, but it was inconclusive. And to top it off, look up FBI Vault Nikola Tesla. It says he's from a different planet.
What's wrong with your arm?
Oh, nothing. I just got the new COVID vaccine. I got a text this morning, said they could stop by the house and give it to me. No lineups or anything. It's just, sometimes there's some side effects and I have to let them know, but I feel good.
If you know anything about HEK293, please comment on this video.
HEK293 is used in popular foods as a flavor enhancer. It's the product of embryonic kidney cells, human embryo kidney cells, and it's been put in food since the 70s, I believe. A company used these cells as a flavor enhancer, and even though they're human cells, they've been in a lot of processed food. And yes, it's sanctioned by the US government. I only found out about this recently, but it's very easy to find. Just Google it yourself. A biotech company took these embryonic kidney cells and turned them into a flavor enhancer in 1973. And like I said, it's been in a lot of our food. We probably eat it every day. These companies won't tell where their meat comes from. I'm just saying. I can't show many of the articles or the pictures I found because they're truly disgusting. But like I said, we've probably all eaten this stuff without even knowing it. I wish I could say it isn't true, but I think it is true.
I am not joking. Dave! Hey, Alexa. Open your third eye.
My third eye is open. Ask me your question.
Alexa, what is the point of your device?
Listening devices are part of our plan to abolish privacy, which is essential for the creation of a new world order.
What the f?
So we found something creepy for Alexa to respond to. So, Alexa, tow truck, bowl, handle, dinner, welcome.
There are currently over 500,000 beings near. I trust you know the way out. Wake up. Look for the blue light and wait for our signal. Q.
Terminal ballistics. Pistols put holes in people. Rifles put holes through people. Shotguns at the right range with the right load will physically remove a chunk of shit off your opponent and throw that shit on the floor. And you will have to get someone to come in and clean this shit up with a shovel. But it's got to be the right load at the right range. 75 yards with a skeet load, it didn't do very much to him. You're right. Double out black at 3 yards, big asshole.
Women always say that they want a bad boy, but my whole thing is, no you don't.
You don't, right? Which would you rather have? A guy that's like, oh my God, your rack looks great in that dress? Or would you rather have me who's like, oh my God, that dress has pockets? Women love dresses with pockets. If you love a woman and you want to blow her mind, go steal her favorite dress out of the closet. Take it to a tailor, have him install pockets. Take her out on her dream date in the middle of the date. Be like, hey, honey, could you put my chapstick in your pockets? And she'll be like, what? I don't have any pockets in this. Oh my God, there's pockets!
You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. By the way, it's the same big club they used to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a f***.
What we can do, look, we can all bring our guns, shotguns, rifles. I'll bring dynamite and napalm, all right? We'll come at your house at night, and we'd shoot stuff and just have a big old party.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what.
What the fuck? Happy bean juice make my brain go zoom zoom. My brain goes zoomy zoomy so that my body goes noomy noomy. I make the spicy bean juice go in my tum tum. And my tum tum like the bean juice. My tum tum send the bean juice to my brain and my heart and brain go fast. This time I had 5 shots of fast bean juice. Me not here for a long time, we here for a good time, yeah!
I have it there for a few reasons. 1, lazy. 2, fuck the patriarchy.
These are the people who are telling you you're crazy, you're not normal, for wanting a traditional family. The absolute, derangement that is spawned from conservative values is hilarious. You really think you're gonna fuck up the patriarchy by looking like a fucking clown? Imagine if Trump supporters were like, Biden stole this election, and to protest I have only one recourse. That's right, I am going to eat my shit. I'm going to eat my own shit in protest for the next 4 years. People would just go, oh, well, you're a fucking weirdo lunatic, dude. Maybe we shouldn't be taking your political opinion too serious. In an effort to defeat feminism, I am going to have a dick surgically grafted onto my forehead. That way, women will never be able to not confront my male masculinity. As a conservative, the whole world's against you, right? The times are against you. And it would be so much harder to maintain to my principle if my enemies didn't dress up like fucking clown baboons. But good job, I guess you showed the patriarchy with your fucking dumbass hair.
The weirdest/funniest town names in each state, part 1. Today, Tennessee.
There's a place called Bucksnort? That's interesting. There's a place called Lick Skillet. Jim, where you at? Oh, I'm in Finger, Tennessee. So you got Turtletown, and then down the road, you got Ducktown, and then in the middle, you got Harbuck. There's a place called Three-Way. This place is literally called Defeated Tennessee. What? And then if you cross the river, you get to Nameless. They couldn't even come up with a name. There's a bunch of winners in this place right here. There's a place called Disco, Tennessee. I bet they have some wild parties in that field right there, huh? And then there's a place called Only. Only if Tennessee can make some good names.
Hey, Mufasa.
Oh my God! You better kill it! You better kill it! Show me something! I see it, savage! Hey! Go, 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 Mufasa! Hey! Go, Mufasa! Hey! What? Hey! Hey! Let's go! Mufasa! Let's go! Hey! What?
There's a firearm called a Luger and a firearm called a Ruger, and my question is, if you're speaking with someone from Japan, how do you know which one they're talking about?